Charles on Israel. Listen, we checking out Prodigy, my infamous life, the late great Prodigy. Rest in peace. He passed on a couple years ago from the legendary group Mob Deep. This is his memoir. Let's go ahead and check it out, and I'm gonna come back with my reaction. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Appreciate it.
The new millennium came. Chapter 10. Free agents. Sitting back plotting on ways how we can get this money. We need us a payday. Dig in my pocket is nothing but change. I dig deeper, but still coming up with change. So we called the lawyers to fix this shit. He said it's alright. We about to be free agents. Have patience. We can't though. We need paper. Paid in full.
I didn't realize how good of a rapper
Settled
Prodigy
into our new
was.
studio and freed from being slaves to any record company, we felt refreshed and had a boost of musical energy like never before. We celebrated by recording a mix CD called Free Agents to let the entire music industry know we were free to make a new deal. I didn't want to do another regular record deal and become slaves to somebody else's company after we fought so hard to become free. With the regular deal, we'd only be profiting 90 cents per album sold. With the distribution deal, our profits would be more like $4 or $5 per album.
That's good.
But Havoc didn't agree. If we go independent, then we won't sell as many albums as we would on a major, he said. His logic was that we would have to do all the promotion, radio, and marketing work ourselves. I don't want to focus on business. I just want to make music, he said.
See, that's why.
Some people aren't built for wearing both hats. I told Havoc we were a team, and I was capable.
See, and that's why we get messed up all the time when deals. We don't take care of the business part of what we need to be taken care of. We want to just take care of the fun part, the creative part. But the business is then that's why these artists end up not having no money and run out. If we come to find out they done signed over all this stuff to these people that take care of their business and know that they're not on their business, so they take advantage of them. And they also feel like, hey, listen, we can find some other little guy in the projects that can rap, so take it or leave it. So you know what I'm saying?
Of being creative as well as handling our business. So I would make sure Mobb Deep was straight on both sides. But he didn't agree and we argued. My passion was to own and operate my own business. I observed how the older artists did it. Wu-Tang, Puff, Jay-Z, Master P, Cash Money. Chris Lighty would try to discourage us, saying, everybody thinks they could do it like Cash Money Records now. It's not that easy. But it was that easy. My grandmother raised me to own and operate.
That's right.
So I was built for it like a brick mansion. I was angry that Hav didn't want to take advantage of this stellar opportunity and started to realize the true downside of having a partner. We had to agree or the partnership would collapse. Londell tried to talk sense into Havoc, but it didn't work. Look, why don't we just keep Mobb Deep on a major label and put our solo albums out independently, Havoc said. People are used to seeing our product pushed by a major machine. If we do it ourselves now, it's going to make us look small and ruin our reputation. Havoc had a point, and I decided to go with his plan. The songs we recorded for Free Agents were some of our best, and it ate me up inside that we were going to let somebody else live lavishly over our hard work and talent. But for the love of Mobb Deep and Havoc, I kept my mouth shut. It took 2 months to complete Free Agents. 50 Cent was going hard to get back into the game and get signed again, releasing a bunch of mix CDs, including Guess Who's Back through Bob Perry at Landspeed. We set up a meeting with Bob Perry, who ran Landspeed, a small but successful label. Havoc called 50 to record some songs with us before our meeting with Bob. Havoc, Noid, and 50 did a song called Bump That I used for the Murder Music movie soundtrack. Havoc and 50 did another song called Pop Those Things that I had a verse on.
Pop those things.
We put it on the side because it was so hot, we wanted to save it. We explained our plan for the project to Bob. We wanted a healthy 6 figures up front for free agents. Didn't want our faces on the album cover or any advertisement for the project. No radio, videos, or interviews. We just wanted the industry to know we were free. Bob agreed to the terms, and we put it in contracts and signed a deal to get 50% of all the profits.
That's pretty good.
Right before free agents dropped, Kiki and I were at the supermarket when I got a call from Violated Management Office. "I have 50 Cent on the phone for you," Chris Lighty's assistant said. 50 got on the line. "What up, Pete?" he said. "I heard y'all doing a deal with Ball Perry at Land Speed. I'm calling to let you know that I don't think you should do the deal. Because if Bob fucks up the project, it's going to make Mobb Deep look bad. You guys are in a great position right now to do something big." I fully agreed with 50 and wanted to tell him how I really felt about being independent. But Havoc and I had already come to a compromise. I couldn't explain it all to 50 because that would show a sign of weakness, as if Mobb Deep didn't have our business and partnership in order. "Yeah, we already did the deal," I told him. "It's all good. It's just a mix CD to let the industry know we're taking meetings for a new deal. The way we structured the deal with Bob, we can't lose." That was my first real conversation with 50. Chris Lighty was managing him. He had a tremendous buzz, and he'd been going hard at Ja Rule, Murder Inc., and Supreme. 50 was just as cool as E Money Bags told me. Hearing the fire in his voice on his mix CDs, I could tell he was about to blow up huge. A couple of weeks later, Free Agents was released and sold 400,000 copies, quicker than expected. Calls started coming in from Universal, Warner Brothers, Jive.
Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Hit that thumbs. I didn't know Mobb Deep went independent. I thought they was always pushed by a major.
And others. A few years earlier, Dr. Dre had signed this new white rapper named Eminem, who became the biggest selling artist in the game.
Wow.
He made an autobiographical film called 8 Mile and used 2 songs from Infamous in the movie, Shook Ones and Survival of the Fittest. We didn't know he was going to be rapping our beats in the actual film, and we were happy as hell when we found out. Eminem showed Mobb Deep extra love in his movie, and we loved him for it. Eminem's manager, Paul Rosenberg, started managing Alchemist. I asked Alchemist to pass the word to Paul that we were interested in doing a deal with Eminem's Shady Records. Al said he'd try. Havoc and I took a meeting with Warner Brothers. They offered us a 50-50 profit split deal. Warner Brothers had just signed this new female R&B singer named DeMello, and the A&R asked if we would do a feature on her first single, Best Love Story. Soon after we shot that video, we found out that Eminem had just signed 50 Cent to his Shady Records.
Oh, this was a long time ago.
50 put out his first major hit, Wankster. The world was in a 50 Cent frenzy. Our next meeting was with Universal Records president Kedar Massenberg, who happened to be the nephew of Dr. York, whose books I've been reading for years. He offered the same 50-50 profit split deal. Chris Lighty had become the head of Jiv's urban music division, so we met with Jive president Barry Weiss, who was interested in giving us the same 50-50 split. Havoc and I discussed the pros and cons of each offer and decided to go with Jive, since our manager Chris would be handling our project. After about a month of negotiations, we inked the contract and had a small signing party at the office with the whole Jive staff. In the Jive Mobb Deep signing photo, I'm the only one not smiling.
That's crazy.
All that was going through my mind was, we just signed away our power and our grandkids' power once again.
That's always how it goes, man. Yep. They always get our generational wealth, you know, and wow. That's why you got to be independent. Got to have your own thing, man. Own everything. and build something so that way when it comes time to pass something down to your children or your loved ones, you giving them something of value that they can move forward and have a better life than the life that you. That's how you're supposed to make the generation before you and your family life a little bit more easier, but uh, still pass along um, traditions such as hard work and commitment and being of your word and honesty and being a decent person. People think passing on something to your family of value means monetization, money and things and assets and art and cars and businesses. You also pass along how to be a good person and be a decent person, you know. Teachings, you pass that along as well, generation after generation, how to move, stuff that you got from your elders. We got to start passing along, teachings, money and everything. It's all that's actually I think more valuable. You know, how to move as an adult. You know, my mama told me like stuff like this. My mom used to always say, if you're somewhere and nobody has any sense, any common sense, you damn sure better have some common sense when you're in a room with people who don't have common sense. Because that they'll dragging you down. But you know what I'm saying? Something you better have your head on straight. If you see something crazy going on, you make sure that you have your common sense. Anyway, what y'all think? Man, I'm just rambling though. Check out Prodigy, my infamous life on Audible if y'all want to listen to the rest of it. What y'all think? Leave in the comments and give me that thumbs up button. Take care.